So I really hate Band-Aids. But I got like at least 8 cuts on my hands. So yeah, these 2 fingers, this thumb, these 2 fingers, okay? Very painful, but also very highly necessary fingers and thumbs, all right? Maybe pinky's not a big deal, but these fingers lead out. They go towards the things, and then they just keep getting freaking hurt all the time. They have a like paper cut that's like a centimeter long and real deep on this one. So this thumb's got 2 Band-Aids, one just for the cut and the Neosporin. Oh, that's a brand name. Just the first aid ointment, and then another Band-Aid to cover that Band-Aid so it doesn't come off. And then this, I got one Band-Aid that covers 2 different cuts. I got one in my cuticle and one down here. And then this one is just covering one, I think, for now. And yeah. And then over here, I had a broken fingernail and I ripped it off and it was really low and it started to bleed. And so that hurt. And I think I also have a little one over here. So this one actually has 2 Band-Aids and then it has a piece of tape around it. So that'll all stay on because the first Band-Aid just covered up the broken fingernail part. And the second Band-Aid had to go over it to get the broken fingernail part even better because it's right up at the top. And then this tape had to go on because, of course, those Band-Aids weren't going to stay on with just that stuff. And then on my knuckle, there's one here that I'm not covering right now. And you'll see why in a second. But there's one on my knuckle. There's also one on this knuckle, too. But you know what? When I go like this, it doesn't hurt. No, not tender, little tender. This hurts, okay? And then over here, oh, there's a really bad one right there, and that one hurts. And over here, oh, this one hurts, but not this one. This one hurts. And over here, that one doesn't really hurt. And this one actually doesn't hurt. It's healing, but it's huge. And yeah, it doesn't hurt. It's huge. It started out over a centimeter long, and deep. And now it's healing, but it's still like at least a half a centimeter wide. And it's a freaking paper cut! Ow! Now, the reason why I don't have a Band-Aid on this and a Band-Aid on this, the knuckles, right? I don't want to put a Band-Aid on that. You can almost see it. But it's not focusing. I don't know. Light's not good in here. Light's not good in here. Whatever, you don't care. But because the Band-Aids suck so much, and I'm so inclined, oh, see, and actually here, I just realized as I patted that, it kind of hurt right here, because here, I stabbed myself real bad with a kitchen knife. Ha! I went like this, literally stabbed my hand as I was getting a pit out of an avocado. Hold the half of avocado like this, pit's right here, and you go, yeah, to get the, stab the pit so you can get the pit out, because if you grab it with your hands, so slippery, and it's gonna fall on the floor, and you get avocado all over your hand, so no, you just, boom, and then I did it. The next day I was trying to be really, really careful and not do it again, and I did it again. But these are healing, but this actually still feels tender. This one, no, it doesn't. So anyway, not covering all the wounds, and really just pissed off every time these get wet and then have to be redone, because of course, when you have 9+ sores on your hands, it's not easy to open the freaking Band-Aid package. So I don't want to keep doing it. But I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I was just camping for 3 days, and now I'm home and I'm unpacking shit, going through the garage and trying to grab all my stuff out of there, just rearranging everything. I got a big old foam mattress I got to put on my bed underneath the futon mattress that's already there, change the sheets, move all kinds of boxes, empty everything out of my car, like bins and gasoline tanks and all kinds of stuff. So, and they get dirty. I don't want to, no, I'm done. So at the campsite, I had some gloves, and I was just like, okay, I'll do it on my right hand, because I hate that, and I'm constantly re-injuring everything and getting new cuts, and I can't afford it anymore. So I was wearing a right glove, because I only had like 5 gloves, and then now they were just supposed to be for an emergency. You know, and maybe sometimes you'll need one at a time. So you can have an odd number, it's all right. But now I'm done, and I'm going to look real fancy. I have a friend who actually, she wears gloves like this when she cleans because she doesn't want to get the chemicals on her hands. But no, this is just so I don't have to take off my Band-Aids or they fall off. I don't get more frustrated, and also so maybe I don't get more cuts on my hands. So that's it. It took me 5.5 minutes to tell you all that. Obviously, I'm very upset about it. Okay, so excuse me, but it had to be said. And also, anyone out there designing Band-Aids, make them better. Okay, that's it. Make them better. For the longest time, they had the string, right? To open the stupid package, you had to pull the freaking string around. It was dumb. The red string, you remember it? It was thin and hard to grab. So they fixed that, right? They just made them, you just pull them apart. So just pull them apart. It's so easy. And then the Band-Aids, you have to pull them, and you know, the paper. And I understand they better be sterile. They gotta be sterile. That's really important. But it's kind of hard. And then you get the freaking, and when the cuts are on your fingers and you're trying to get the Band-Aids on your fingers by yourself, it's not that easy. And then, inevitably, the Band-Aid flips over on itself and then it's stuck and then you just throw it away. I'm going through Band-Aids like, I don't know, it's the apocalypse and all we have for gunshot wounds is tiny little freaking Band-Aids, all right? So, all right.